Whenever you put a mask on, whenever you pretend, whenever you don't deal with stuff, whenever you poke it under the carpet, whenever you unfriend the shadow part of you, it's really difficult for God to use you in the way that he wants to use you. So do your work. And when I say do your work, you need to uncover who you truly are and why you show up the way you show up. And I'm not talking about do more personality profiles. I'm not talking about become an expert in the Enneagram, because although those things are helpful, they're not the truth. They're lenses to the truth. Who you are and how you show up has much more to do with the injuries you received by the words that were spoken over you, the rejections that you had, the experiences that cost you dearly, and the places where you still weep from a wound that is not healed. Who you are and how you show up has much more to do with the ideologies that you've believed that may or may not be true, that you haven't filtered through your own experience of God. Who you are and how you show up owes much more to the influences that you haven't arranged and filtered correctly. The people that still speak into your life in the spaces that perhaps they don't deserve to speak into your life anymore. And so doing that kind of work is not self-indulgent, it's just self-awareness. And if we understand Scripture correctly, it's your spiritual act of worship. Romans chapter 12 says, present your bodies as living sacrifices to God. That's your holy and pleasing spiritual act of worship. And then it says, don't think of yourself more highly than you ought, but think of yourself with sober judgment. Not so that you might benefit just for yourself, because although you're the project, you're not the subject or the object, but so that you might bless everyone else around you, so that you might lead with integrity, so that you might worship God. So do your work and do it well.